This is an incredible project. I think even though it's not as scary as I thought it was going to be, it
Yeah.
lingers with you.
Oh.
What about this project caught your attention, and why did you want to be a part of it?
I think kind of just that. I was introduced to Chris von Hoffman, our writer and director, through my buddy Lucas Gage, and I got the script sent to me, and yeah, it was exactly that. It was in like I sat down to read it and just was flipping pages so fast, and by the time you get to the end, you're like, what just happened? And I
Yeah,
think it was just the draw to how challenging it was going to be as an actor,
mhm,
and then seeing it all come together were definitely the reasons I wanted to be a part of it. So
definitely. Yeah, that buildup is incredible.
yeah,
Having read the entire script at first, how do you keep yourself paced in order to get to that climactic part?
yeah, for sure. I think a lot of it is in the work you do before you get to set.
Mhm.
I had quite a bit of time to marinate in it and sit in it. So just breaking it all up and knowing where I was kind of emotionally throughout the entire script, and then relying on, Chris to check in and everyone around me, like, what exactly, where am I coming from? What happened before? And like, where's my mindset right now? So yeah, I think a lot of it is in the research you do before. So on the day, you can just kind of be in that moment. So
Definitely. What kind of research do you have to do? What kind of conversations do you have with your director, writer, in order to
yeah.
embody this character?
We had lots. We had lots of long phone conversations. I think, Clayton is obviously a early 30-year-old actor trying to make it. So all of that stuff was already there, was already there for me. But yeah, like obviously like researching, his relationship with his mother and kind of going deeper. And, there's a lot of stuff in the script that's not necessarily doesn't like explain who Clayton is, so you have to do a lot of kind of filling in the blanks. But Chris and I had conversations till night's end to dial it in. So
Uh, I watch a lot of horror movies, so I guess I'm very immersed into like this type of culture. I
yeah,
understand a lot of the ritual stuff.
yeah.
How how were you introduced to horror, and how immersed are you into that subculture?
Yeah, so I've always loved horror films. Obviously, like any of the 80s horror films, Wes Craven stuff. And then when I was a kid, like Scream came out. So I feel like that impacted me a lot as a younger person. And yeah, actually, to go even further back, I watched my grandpa lived in this like house off in the woods, no one within miles. And my mom watched the movie Chucky, so I saw it like over her shoulder, and I mean that left a lasting impact on me. Still to this day, don't really love dolls in particular, but like yeah, horror movies are awesome. I think they can be polarizing in the sense that they make you feel something, and some people are a little too, you know, like they don't want to entertain those feelings. So for me, it's a fun experience to kind of just like live in that like uncomfort a little bit.
Since you connected with your character over the fact that he's an actor as well, is there anything else of Timothy that you put into this character?
Yeah, I think with any character you put something into him. So although there are a lot of parts of Clayton that aren't me, I feel like his kind of like his relationship with his mother, his love for his mother, his wanting to prove her right and prove other people wrong, and also just prove himself right more than anything. I think that's kind of very in theme with who I am as a person. So yeah, not the proving other people wrong, but more so proving myself right. Yeah.
Awesome. There's some intense scenes that you have to embody.
No.
Was there was there ever any hesitation into getting to that place as an actor?
Yeah, it's funny. It's like those days are coming up, right? So you do the like you prep and you're like, obviously you go to bed thinking about it, you wake up and the first thing you're like, this is actually happening, like this day is here. This is happening today. So again, with the work you do ahead of time and then trusting the people, our crew is amazing. Trusting our crew, my co-star Radha, and Chris on the day, and then just going for it. I mean, you can't really be thinking about if things are weird or what you're like, you really just have to commit to what you're doing, or else I think you as an audience and me as an actor can feel that. So yeah.
What was your favorite part about playing this character?
I think just that is just going for it. Just going for it. I mean, I think Clayton's like, he is an artist, but also just wants to be a professional. So it's like this walking this line of, trying to make it in this industry, but also just allowing himself to explore and just be big and all that stuff. And I don't know, there's some super crazy scenes in this movie. I'm excited for everyone to see it for sure.
What kind of reaction are you looking for from the audience?
I literally, like, when I read it, I was like, what the, like, I want people to walk out and just have a moment of silence to themselves. I want them to see it and just be like, what did I just watch? Like that kind of thing. Obviously, I want to be a little scared. I want to appreciate the storyline, but like, I think there's this wow factor that I think I'm excited for. And I actually even haven't watched the whole movie through yet. I have it, but I'm not watching it. I want to see it in a theater with sound. I want to see it properly colored. So I'm looking for that too. I've only seen like the first 15 minutes. So
Awesome. And how was it working with this cast? Because they all seem to have pushed it to another level.
yeah, I mean, before I even set off on this journey to become an actor, I'd seen Emile, obviously in Into the Wild, Off the Dog, and Radha, and Man on Fire and all that stuff. It's like, so part of you is just be cool, and then kind of once you get in the rhythm of working with someone who's had such a great career, it's like it's just really, you can feel it's palpable. It's a really cool energy on set, and I mean, I think we had some great scenes, so it was awesome working with both of them. Yeah.
Well, you did a fantastic job. I know some of these scenes that your character went through will stick in my mind for days.
That's perfect. I love that. That's exactly what I want to hear.
Awesome. Well, congratulations, and thank you very much for your time.
Of course. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.